Good morning. Today is, I think, Gran Canaria's most like iconic ride, and it's Valley of the Tears, and it's pretty brutal. I feel a bit pooped already because the way to get out to it, so basically it's about a 10k segment, some really steep stuff in it, and it's a bit gravelly, and but from where I'm staying to get to it, you've got to go up the Soria climb. So I've done about 1200 meters already, and I was gonna film earlier and I was just like, I can't, I'm pooped. But look at the view. I think it's because it just feels a little bit hard going. It's like, this is not even like, I guess, the challenging part. This is meant to be like the steady ride out there, but absolutely stunning views already. Look at that road down there. That is the Serenity climb. Doesn't quite give me the tears that Sacalabra does, but that is beautiful. Beautiful. That descent was glorious. And now I'm on an 8-kilometre climb, averaging 9% gradient. So it's just really long climbs, but it is so quiet and it's warm and it's just lovely. Well, the last time I did Valley of the Tears, I did it with a couple of friends. Today I'm doing it solo, so you can be my buddies for this one. Look at this place. Because I got up early, I just literally had a banana, and so I'm just gonna have my breakfast here. That has made my day. I don't know why, but just a lovely woman selling fruit at the side of the road. Just so nice, and like, honestly, all that, there were so many really nice, like, different fruits. Like, if I could have that at home. Although I was thinking, like, could I live here? Be good training. I do feel like I am destined to live somewhere warm, or at least in the winter anyway. I can't hack UK winters. Oh, look at this glowing rock! So pretty. Oh, this is just so good. It's tough going, but it's good. So I'm in San Nicolas now, which is pretty much, I think it's maybe 20k before the start of it, so I'm gonna have another banana, and I'm feeling better now. I think it'll just take a little bit of warming up. And as much as I love like all the climbs and the views, one of my favourite things is just sitting in a random street. Like, look. I just love just seeing, do you know, like just seeing how other little villages and towns are. I feel like I'm on De Riva. There's like, the road is just, it's mad. Maybe not De Riva, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's, bloody hell. It's definitely like back in Rochdale, North Manchester. Shit. I remember this bit. Do you ever do that? Oh, look at that. Okay, that's where we're going. But look at the floor. Jesus. There's been so many times where I've been on holiday, or just been on a really nice run. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And my friends will be like, we've done this before, you know. I'm like, really? I always remember like really silly things. Like I remember where I went to the loo behind a tree, or picked up a calippo, but then rose. I'm like, I don't know. God, this is pretty. I'm going to do my very best to film it, but I think if it's a bit gravelly, very steep, it's going to be hard. I'm not even on it and I'm like out of breath. Jesus. How epic is this? We are literally in the middle of a valley, and it is hot. I don't mean to rub it in for anyone that is back in the UK or Canada. It's currently 33 degrees. I mean, you can all laugh at me for being smug, either when I'm dehydrated later on or when I'm sunburned tomorrow. Woohoo! This is by far the best bit of the route. So far anyway. Right, it's kicking back up. It's pitching a bit. Going up to the top of there. This is pretty steep. How awesome is that though? You are wanting to do like a big day or a big ride, I always just ride steady, and then if I've got any energy I just push it a bit at the end, but during it I'm just like, just take it steady. I did think I was in the big ring earlier and looked down and I wasn't. I was like, oh, that's how steep it is. I'm just grinding on it. Jesus Christ, right. I've just looked, it says like 15.6k of the climb to go. Average 12%. Ascent remaining on this climb. 1900 metres. We've just got to climb it. Why am I doing this twice? I've done it once, 3 years ago. Why did I decide to come back? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was out of saddle for the first chunk of it and it's... why don't I remember how bad this is? I won't do this again. It's so hard and hot. I don't know, I think I've got about 12k of it left. Jesus effing Christ. Oh god, it's so hard. And it's so, I think it's because it's so steep and hot and gravelly. What overshot. Never again. I should have learnt the first time. How pretty is it? If I get to the end of the ride and I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad, give it a go, ignore me. Oh, I am suffering. 6k to go. And I think this is, I know I've done it before, but I think this is the toughest climb I've ever done. It's bloody brutal. It's way harder than I remember it. Maybe it's like when they say about giving birth, that like you forget all the pain once you've done it. It's bloody 36 degrees. Jesus Christ. That is the top. I am so happy to see it. I want to get an orange juice and a Coke and a water and another Coke and another orange juice. They could make millions if they just had a drink stand along here. I would have paid any amount for, oh, I don't know, my mouth is just, oh god, get me a drink, get me a drink. I'm so glad that that's almost, well, it's almost over. God, it looks like a bit of, oh god, it looks quite steep finishing it. Anyway, I'll get you to the top of the road. And now I get a bit of descent. That was honestly, oh, just so tough. I can't wait to get a drink now. Quads and hamstrings don't know what's in. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Wasn't that bad though, were it? Brutal, absolutely brutal. Just stunning. It's one of the prettiest roads, but one of the most brutal. And the one section of it is called the Wall, and I'm guessing it was the bit near the start, because I was thinking, I thought it was further in the ride, so when I was doing those steep bits, and it was so steep for so long. But yeah, it's all like, all fun. So, I think there's about 50k left, but oh, that was brutal. I also meant to tell you, there's an actual race up by the Tears. If any of you fancy it, 19th of March. I think I'm busy that day, but if any of you fancy it, I think it's run by, yeah, it's run by Free Motion. Take them off. Oh, God. That's how that ride felt. Good route. Good route, tough route. Let me know if you have done it, because God, will I do it again? I kind of feel like 3 times is a good number though. I've done it twice now. Shall I do it 3? Well, definitely not this trip. Definitely not. Stretches, pool, food. Sleep.
That's good.
I'm just tired. Any more cacalacs? No, I like how you say it though. Say it.
Catalak, kakalak,
Cock.
kakarlak. 10 grandchildren.
10?
10.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. Right, on that note, I am going to stretch, get food, shower, maybe pool. So I'll see you all next video. 10 minutes since I got back and I'm still laying on the floor. I can't bother to get up and do well.